Hi, I'm Nightshade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be an October romance read for Libra. We're going to use some oracle cards. Sophie's going to use the Elwee oracle. Gorgeous. We like it. I'm going to use Whispers of Love. All right, y'all.
All right, we have already invited Spirit into our home, into
Yes.
the table. So the first oracle card is, oh, I like this one, Blanche. She who brings light, serenity, beacon.
Hey, I had a dog named Blanche.
Look how pretty that is.
Pretty cards, huh? Right.
She's an elf.
Yep. She's just exuding light, isn't she? Wow,
Yes.
look at that. Is that you, Libra?
All right.
Stick that over there.
Yes.
All right, let me do this one because this is the, whoops, I don't want to do that one. I want this one right here. Ta-da! Oh, okay. All right, have faith, right? Trust your faith in this situation. Okay, look at the pretty picture. Woo, look, woo. Butterflies and sunset and mountains and stream and look at all that. Okay, that's nice. We got some good messages already, so let's go with them.
All right, the first card out is Five of Wands. A little conflict there. Let's see.
Let's hope you're shining some light on that. Let's get rid of that energy. So we're coming into my most favoriteest time of year. I don't want
Oh, I
anything
know
but-
it.
Okay, so we got Ten of Swords. That means something's coming to an end, you know, with the tens.
Right.
So that's great.
A little conflict, a little bitterness.
So what up, Blanche?
It's fixing to come to an end.
Yeah, Princess of Swords. You know, she can cut some stuff out. She can, should be getting to the truth. You know, the Princess of Swords. Uh-oh, and I got four. I got four pentacles. Look at that. So we're pretty solid with this one. After that, all that activity and the Ten of Swords and the Five and the Princess of Swords. Now I got four. So we're coming into, this is Libra.
The Hierophant.
You know, that's how you're feeling, right? You feeling like that? Because these are Libra, but I want you to, that's your Libra card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's your swords. But I want you to be this. I want you to feel like that. After that Ten of Swords, and I want you to put the sword down, Blanche.
Right.
You know, I want you to do that right there.
Let's move on out and move forward. Show us where the energy is going to go for this throw for Libra
Have faith.
for October.
Is it just something you need to renew your love of life here? I got 7 swords. Dang. Y'all know what that is. Sneaky, sneaky Gemini card. But I got 8 wands, too. I'm dead set on getting you out of these damn swords right here, aren't I? I just don't want these swords here. It's like, no, 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 Blanche. Shit.
Well, the Eight
You know,
of Wands.
I want you right here. With that have faith, lighting things up, beacon. I want you like holding the beacon like the 4
The Queen
pentacles.
of Wands.
But something is coming. Because that
And look at this, Death.
All right. Under the 4.
Yes.
Okay, I love that. Because that 8 is underneath that 10 of swords. And that's like, ugh, it's still too much like, ugh. I got 6. All right, 6 cups. So that's your past. That's kids, past, family, memories. All right, it's after death, but it's under the Hierophant. So that actually, to me, looks like spiritual stuff. Have faith. So is this like a spiritual renewal of some kind of love that you lost? That something is shining? I mean, is this like a love of life reading? Because for some reason, I just want to take you out of that element of sword. I want to take you out of your head.
Did
You
something
know?
happen? Did something
Like a
happen
crisis
to
of
Libra?
faith, a crisis of love. that brought you to this place where you're just like, oh, is that you? On that rock right there, look at that, just dead, going, okay. Trying to hold everything together, and you just gave up. You just gave up. There's your Taurus right there. So that makes sense that Taurus would be right there next to that Four of Pentacles.
She who brings light.
Exactly. For some reason in this reading, I started out just wanting to take you out of that sword energy, out of your own element. I want you to come out of that.
Bring you up and to the light. Well, look right here.
It's shining light. Yeah, definitely.
The light's shining down on you. So.
And it's shining on memories. Because there's your Six of Cups right there. So it looks like something to do with something old, something familiar, something from, memories and stuff you're familiar with. That Hierophant right there next to that Four, that's your Taurus energy right there. And that's where I want you to go. Ms. Blanche. I want you to shine that light. I want you to feel like you got some faith. I want you to feel that. So there's 3 Pentacles. All right, there's 3 Pentacles. It's going to go over there underneath that. So, Libra, Libra, Libra. For some reason, I'm still seeing that for whatever reason, I feel like that's you, and I don't know why. I just feel like that's you, and that's where I want you to be with that death right there. Something's got you in your thinking.
Libra lost someone very, very important to them.
And it's, that would be what would bring you into a spiritual crisis for sure. Connected to your childhood, a kid, your husband, or a kid or something, somebody in your family. And I want you so badly to get out of your head about it. And because it looks like an intervention right here, doesn't it? With have faith, and then it all comes down right with the death right there. It's so sad, but I just want to pull you out of your head.
Emperor.
This didn't just happen either.
No, they've been this way for quite a while.
For quite a while. And here's 9 Pentacles.
People have been arguing with them to come out of it.
Yeah. There's 9 Wands right here, too. Look.
Yes. People have been arguing, not arguing with you, but trying to talk you in, and you're not ready for it, so you've been on the defensive. But people have been trying to intervene.
I feel like you're coming out of it, though. I feel like you are. I feel like you know. Yeah, I got Prince of Swords and the Devil. Right, there's your Prince of Swords in this deck. He's sitting there like, ugh.
And it's not easy to get over
a
loss of someone so important to you, especially if it was a spouse or a child. It's tough, and it takes time. It can. It's just not something that you go to bed and you stay there until you get over it, because life doesn't work that way.
Would that it did.
Yeah, because everybody get tired of laying in bed after a certain amount of time, and they'd be ready to get over it, and
I wouldn't.
Move on.
Sorry, that's a 10 of Wands. I knew what that was, but now I look at 9 and I'm like, what? I can't tell you. Look at all the Wands now. 8, 9, 10. So you've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with all the swords. So you're on the table, and now you've got all these, look at that 5 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Emperor. Look at all these wands across, next to this Emperor. You've got some major good fire. I mean, you're seriously not wanting to repeat this thing again.
No, of course not.
You're ready to come out of it. You are. You're ready to come out of it. Good for you.
And they certainly don't want it to happen again.
Yeah, I think you need to consult I think that's what this said, is that
You
you were
need,
reaching out to like your spiritual person in your life, whether this is
Counselor.
like your counselor or your priest or, you know, whoever it is for you and whatever faith you have. I don't know the names of everybody. Whatever your head person is that helps you through stuff like this. I think you did. I think you are. I got the Tower underneath the Emperor, so check it out. But I don't see anything, I don't see, there was no secrets, there was no hard feelings, there's
No.
I mean, this is just like a natural grieving process type thing.
Right.
You just need to be this Blanche lady up here. You just gotta let the light come from within you. That's all it is. It's just opening back
And
up
it's
again.
trying. It's
Yeah.
trying.
It's just opening back up again.
It's
But
hard.
look, you've got Queen of Wands, the Emperor. This Tower, I'm thinking, is you like. Let's see. That's what I want it to be. I'm putting so much like what I want in this read. It's terrible. Yeah, see the universe. There we go. Right? Oh. Am I making sense? Blow up and let the light. But you know, like let the light come from within you. You gotta crack.
Blow
You gotta
the
open
roof
up.
off.
Yeah.
Blow the roof off
Yeah.
and let the light in.
Yeah, you have to, like, when your heart breaks, open. It says open. It's open now. It's not closed.
And it
broke
has been a
open.
while. Like you said, it has been a while since the loss, whatever kind of loss it was. I believe the cards are saying it was the loss of a spouse, but it has been a while.
Yeah.
And you've got people coming at you now, trying to intervene, trying to tell you need to come out of this. There's some bitterness on your part because you don't understand how they think you can just let it go. But deep down, you know that you have to.
Yeah.
Deep down, you know that you can't live this way. You can't survive. You can't.
Yeah.
Life just can't go on with you making the motions.
All right. Now I'm looking at these swords a little bit different, too, because before I was like, oh, I don't want these swords. You need to come out of these swords. I don't like it. Get over here in this earth. You get, like, come back, ground yourself, you know. But with this 8 of Swords right here, that tells me that you are, oh shit, so we got 2 towers. You are, it's like, it's almost like this is turned into like, what am I trying to say? Like a chrysalis with these right here. Like he has some internal fire with that tower coming out with this Emperor, the fire of all these wands right here. What are you thinking?
No, I'm just looking at all the cards.
That looks good to me. Is that weird for it to look good? It's such a look. Devil, 9 of Wands,
No,
Tower,
they
Universe,
know they
8.
got to come out of. They know it's time.
But I think they're doing something. I think, especially, okay, look at this Prince of Swords up here, okay? Look at him. What does he look like? What does it look like he has? I know these cards are a little bit hard to see. Look, it looks like he has butterfly wings. See that? Looks like he has butterfly wings.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
So that's where I'm getting like chrysalis. It's like this 8 of Swords is like you're like you doing this. It's like, but you know what? You're transforming inside of those 8
Yeah,
swords.
exactly. Look at
Yeah.
that. The 8 of Wands.
Yeah. And you're about to
You're
come out
slowly
like
but surely coming out of it.
that tower is in that 8 of Wands right there. We got 2 towers, and that 8 of Wands is embodied in that. It's about to.
The lid blow off.
I love it. Good. You're
But
gonna come out of it renewed and
don't let anyone tell you that you've taken too long. When you lose
screw
someone
that.
that is so important to you, you have to come out of it on your own at your own time. You have to everyone's grieving is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you do what you need to do, and it looks like that you are. You realize that it has been long enough now, and it's time to start living again. And you're trying to find a way to let that happen.
But you're coming out like, ooh, you're coming out kind of, dare I say, I hope this isn't disrespectful
Five
in
of
this type of
Pentacles.
read. For some reason, I feel like you're coming out like, you're coming out a little bit sexy. I really don't want to get, disrespectful. It's not the kind of read you want to throw those kind of words and stuff into. I get what, but there's something about, you're doing something to transform yourself that's like, oh.
But a lot of people do when they especially when you lose a spouse, you make changes. A lot of people turn to religion.
Yeah.
To find, hoping they're going to find the answers to their loss. And who is it? That writer, Anne Rice.
Anne Rice.
Her husband died. Stan, whatever. I'm not being
Rice.
disrespectful.
Stan
Rice.
Rice.
Okay, sorry. Died. She turned to religion. Stopped writing her books. Lost tons of weight.
Oh, and she got a facelift, and I remember that.
Yes,
Yeah.
some people.
Okay, well, is
Some
this
people
kind
deal
of
with
like,
it differently. If it's
it
been a
kind
while,
of seems like, and the reason why I said that is because look at this moon card. There's like so much pretty in this card with the pretty little landscape and the moons and like a whole cycle going on there, and like the face and the ocean and the big old crystals and the mountains and stuff coming up, and it's like, I don't know, something about you is just looking
but that's
like
just another way of
nothing wrong with it
helping
at all.
yourself
I just don't want to
get
sound
over.
disrespectful, but I mean,
Yeah.
it
But-
seems like to me that's what you're doing with this butterfly and that universe and that Eight of Swords. Like all of this self-sequestering energy has actually turned into something that's made you go, okay, you have been like, you went down with that Ten of Swords. Notice it's a descent. I don't know if you can see in this.
Yes.
Like a descent into the underworld. It's like you just went down. You were like, I'm not even going to pretend. But now all of these horses with these two towers, it's everything. You're coming back up now.
You've realized that whatever it was that happened, this trauma, this devastating trauma in your life, wasn't your fault.
No.
You have to move on sooner or later. You've realized it. You've come to the conclusion, the realization that you have to go on with your life, that your spouse would want you to.
And you can't stop living. But there's some kind of transformation taking place inside of you. And when you come out, you're going to be...
The Six of Cups.
And if it was your kid, child, it's even... That's bad.
Yeah,
I know I
whoever-
keep putting
whoever it
these
was.
back in, but I know what they're saying. I'm just not throwing out every single thing, but I know what it's saying, and it's just telling me, it's reiterating the same thing. Let me see that
Libra's
card
just
right there.
gone through a hard loss
Yeah.
and coming out of it the best way they know how.
She who brings light. I think you are going to have like something about you. Something about you is transforming. You're going to be way more in. This is how people are going to look at you. Are you coming out? You're going to have like a more prominent place in like your
Family,
in your family, in your
in
community,
society,
in your
in
church, however you do that, whatever you're, in group. Are you going to be like you're
It
just
could
really,
be.
there's something transformative coming.
They may have
you're
found
really
their
transforming.
spot, whatever you call it, that the trauma they went through
Yeah.
and had to bring themselves out of. They may help other people.
Yeah, you may be the one who like really emanates light now.
And that could be this also.
Yeah.
They could become a...
That's why I love that 4, because that's you when you're stable and you have everything under control in this space. Then you can, nice and still look at the light coming out of this. That's her name, Blanche. Means light. That's what it says. She who brings light, serenity, and beacon. I think you are gonna help. See that?
You're gonna help other people.
Yeah,
who've
I
been
think you're
through a loss.
transforming, and you're really gonna be
Yes.
like. You're really gonna be like
This
a beacon.
Libra is gonna help
Yeah.
other people who have been through the same tragedy or close to the same
And
tragedy.
who better to do it than a Libra, right? Have
Right.
faith. Everything that you went through it means now you can actually use everything you went through to be like a counselor,
To help people,
to help
yes,
people,
to
to
help
be a
people.
spiritual counselor, or whatever it is. So
Exactly.
this is good because it is your time to come out then, and you know it is because that's what's waiting for you when you come out is this
And
thing, the fact
plus
that now
they
you have the
decided-
words to
Yeah.
that can you've been through it, you've been to hell, so
And
now
they
you know how to
decided
help.
to show people that you don't have to come out of it in ashes and rags and
Yeah,
you know. So
you can be this beautiful.
you know, there's
Miss
not
Blanche.
a lot better you can do than help other people through a trauma that you've suffered yourself, and you know how devastating it is. Whether it was a spouse, a child, the situations are devastating either way. And if this is what you've been through, then you could use this knowledge and what you learned and what you went through and the devastation you faced to help other people.
And I really think it's going to have
Yeah.
like a real hint of, like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful. It's not that kind of reading specifically, but this has so much like spiritual love in it. But still, I think you're going to come out like a lot more sensual than before. Like you're going to have this this light exuding off of you. Other people are going to be attracted to you. You're going to have like a sensuality about you that
But that's what
that
will
is
draw
going to
people
draw
in
people
to-
in exactly,
Yeah,
to help them.
So
So
that
this
you
is
can
a
help them.
strange love read, but you know, love comes in all
But
shapes
not
and
really,
sizes
if
and
you think
shades
about
and
it.
whatever.
Not really.
I mean, this is just a love lost, but then transforming it. You know, things happen. Not everything is like marriage and love, and because I mean, there's a cycle to love. It goes in circles. Not, you know, it's you do meet, you do marry, you do have kids, you do have family, you do have this, you do have that, and then what happens, and then what happens, and then what happens. Love isn't just the first brand new stages, especially, ooh, God dang, I'm so good. Especially if you're talking about this Eight of Swords moment being that chrysalis. It's like there are stages to everything, even to love.
Yes, definitely. Of course.
I mean, things happen. So, but I mean that you
Life
never hear about
happens.
that in readings, and it's sad. I'm sorry. I know that's but it's something we're all gonna face. If we're alive long enough, we're all gonna face the fact that the other person, we don't know what could happen. So,
No,
but
you
it
don't.
transformed you into something.
A better person.
And
you
you know,
came out
you're-
on the other side. You came out on the
And
other
with
side.
all these swords, which are you anyway? It's like the words you're gonna have for people are gonna be.
They're not going to be words of love. They're going to be
No,
words of
exactly.
You've got to deal with this.
Yeah.
It's hard, it hurts, it's shit, but you've got to deal with it.
But you're going to have some serious truth for people. They're going to know that you know what you're talking about. That you have been there, that you have really been to the depths with this kind of heartbreak.
Right.
You're going to have a lot of people who really trust you to kind of navigate those terrible waters during a time that they really need somebody. You're going to have that.
Well, Libra, we're glad you're coming out
You're
of
going to
it.
have that for,
It was devastating.
you know, yeah, sorry, I know that, but you know, there's something, you're not done yet. You're not done yet.
No.
You have a lot to go. You've got a job to do. You do. You have a job to
new
do.
job to do.
And the love that you're gonna have a lot of powerful words for people, and the love is gonna flow out of you, but in a different way, you know.
Right.
So, wow.
So, good luck. We wish you the best. We're
Romance
sorry.
read. Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Well, love comes in all forms. Love comes in all
yes,
forms.
like we were just saying, it comes in all forms.
Right.
I'm sorry. But whoever sees this, you know, you need it. You needed to hear it. So who cares if it's a typical romance read or not? I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we wish you the best with your
Yeah.
future endeavors. We know that you'll be able to help many people with what you've been through. So God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
So until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.